Narrator, gentle tone. In a quiet hospital room where the walls have witnessed countless stories of pain and healing, an old man lies still, fragile, forgotten, and fading. His face tells a lifetime of memories, laughter, loss, and survival. The world outside moves fast, but here, time slows down, as if kindness itself has taken a seat beside him. A woman enters, not just a nurse, not just a caregiver, but a symbol of compassion. Her footsteps are soft, her eyes are calm, and her hands carry a silent promise, a promise that even in pain, no one will be left alone. She looks at the old man, his body weak, his spirit quieter than before. Others keep their distance, afraid to come too close. But she does not. She walks toward him without fear. Because where others see frailty, she sees humanity. Music swells slightly, warm strings join in. She takes a deep breath, places her hand gently on his head, and begins to massage, slow, rhythmic, full of love. Her touch is light, almost like a prayer. The old man exhales softly, a sign of comfort a hand felt in days. Each motion of her hands tells a story of care, of respect, of silent communication between souls. She doesn't speak, but her hands do. They say, "You are not alone. You are seen. You are cared for." The old man's eyes close. For a moment, the world disappears. The pain in his bones fades into the background. All I can feel is war mth, the war mth of her palms, the war mth of humanity. Pause, soft ambient heartbeat sound fades in. Narrator, calm, emotional. In that small act, the gentle movement of fingers through gray hair, lies the beauty of what it means to be human. It's not medicine that heals hearts, it's empathy. It's not luxury that brings peace, it's kindness. Her face glows in the morning light that filters through the window. Sunbeams wrap around her like golden wreaths of grace. Dust particles dance in the air, moving to the silent rhythm of care. She doesn't rush. Time no longer matters. Each second is sacred. Each touch is a gift. Soft piano and violin blend, emotional tone deepens. She whispers, softly, barely audible. "It's okay, you're safe now." Her voice trembles with emotion. It's not pity, it's love, the kind that expects nothing in return. The old man stirs, opens his eyes halfway. In them, there's a faint sparkle, a reflection of gratitude. He tries to speak, but his words dissolve into silence. Yet she understands without needing to hear. He was once strong, a man of labor, perhaps a father, maybe a soldier. Life has taken much from him, his strength, his family, his place in the crowd. But today, this woman gives him something life forgot too, dignity. Music softens, echoing heartbeats. The nurse continues her gentle massage, her fingers tracing stories written in wrinkles and scars. Her thoughts drift, how many have been forgotten like him? How many hearts wait in silence for one act of kindness? She blinks away a tear before it can fall. Because she knows, in her profession, tears can heal too, but only when they stay hidden behind smiles. The camera, if visualized, moves closer, showing her hands, steady and kind, moving across his forehead. The old man's breathing slows, steady now, peaceful. Outside, the sky begins to turn orange, sunset is near. The light glows warmer, softer, wrapping both souls in a blanket of gold. Soft background choir hums. Narrator, softly. There are no grand gestures here. No applause, no headlines, no recognition. Just two souls sharing silence. One giving comfort, the other receiving peace. And yet, in that silence lies something greater than fame, the miracle of empathy. As her hands continue their motion, she hums a quiet tune, something she remembers from childhood, a lullaby her mother once sang. It fills the room with war mth, wrapping the old man in memories of gentler days. He smiles faintly, and for the first time in weeks, his face looks alive. Music lifts gently, strings swell. Narrator, inspirational tone. This is what humanity looks like. Not in monuments or medals, but in moments like this. When one person chooses love over indifference. When a stranger becomes family. When touch becomes healing. The nurse continues, her face glowing under the soft light. To her, this is not just duty, it is devotion. She knows she cannot save every soul, but for this one man, today, she can bring peace. And sometimes, that's enough. Piano melody slows, gentle heartbeat fades out. The camera lingers on the old man's face, his eyes closed now, breathing calm. His lips move slightly, maybe a prayer, maybe a thank you. The nurse bows her head for a moment, silently thanking life for allowing her to serve. Then, slowly, she covers him with a blanket, tucks it under his chin, and watches as he drifts into sleep. Her hands rest on his shoulder, one last gesture of quiet care. Pause, silence, then faint wind sound outside window. Narrator, reflective tone. Outside the window, the world goes on, cars move, people talk, clocks tick. But inside this room, time stands still. Because what just happened here is timeless. It's not about who we are, what we are, or where we belong. It's about what we give, when no one's watching, when it doesn't benefit us, when it simply comes from the heart. Music shifts to hopeful piano outro. As she walks away, the sunlight follows her steps, as if the universe itself bows to kindness. She closes the door gently, leaving behind not just a room, but a moment that will echo forever. Narrator, gentle close. In the end, it doesn't matter how long we live. What matters is how deeply we touch another soul. Because love, in its simplest form, is the purest medicine of all.